Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watch. And again, guys, the reason why we do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games. I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. We left off yesterday. We were talking about Pinpoint Landing, a unique card in and in itself. It doesn't have a reprint. It's a draw card in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's powerful, secret rarity, max rarity, and the core sets that we come with, max base rarity, if you will. I found it in Master Duel. It was a super rare. I found it beside Triple Tactics Talent. They do not have Triple Tactics Thrust in there yet, but Pinpoint Landing is not an ultra rare, it's a super rare, so it's much easier to get than the ultra rares of the Triple Tactics Thrusts of the world, just the staples, essentially. I would think that Droll and Master Duel is probably a staple as well. I don't have that card in Master Duel. There's quite a few cards I don't have in Master Duel that are staples, but I also just figured out the significance of why everybody is using Ash in Master Duel, and it's because Master Duel is a hard counter to Maxi. If somebody tries to activate Maxi, you can counter Maxi with Ash Blossom. So because of that, you're in pretty good shape. But of course, let's reverse pivot, reverse engineer this. So let's go ahead and, look at some of the top search tabs we got for Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. We didn't even get to some of the things that we talked about yesterday. Like we talked about the space gate not being charged. No, it was charged up. We just weren't able to get it open and being backed up on some stuff. But the Crimson King structure deck, we got the Crimson King structure deck displays. 8 listings as low as $72.98, market price $74.29. So that's a much better deal than buying them individually. Like if you planned on buying 8 of these, definitely go for the display as opposed to buying 8 individuals. It'll be much cheaper. But in terms of value on this set, because they don't have any staples, they interestingly enough threw in Pot of Extravagance again. I think this is the 3rd common printing in a structure deck for Pot of Extravagance, and it's getting 7 more printings in a month and a half. But okay, let's throw Pot of Extravagance in here when this deck needs the extra deck, and this banishes at random. Okay, they got Danger Nessie in here, I guess. No, in the Dark World, they gave us Danger Bigfoot, they gave us Danger Thunderbird, and they gave us Danger Tsuchinoko. So they did not give us a common Danger Nessie. This is a first of its kind common Danger Nessie. That's nice to go with the complete set of common dangers that you have out there. But and then they give us Chupacabra as well over here. Red Supernova Dragon. This is a reprint from Ghost from the Past, super rare reprinting. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, common printing. A Scattered Dawnwalker, common printing. Okay. What else we got in here? I mean, these are some niche cards outside of Pot of Extravagance. And what was it? There was another card in here that was pretty stable. Oh, no, Dangers are niche staple as well. So outside of Pot of Extravagance, guys, there's no staples in this set, unfortunately, which is why the price right now is where it's at. But with there being no staples in here, and with Soul Resonator and Vision Resonator probably not going to see too much play, I could definitely see in these structure decks going for about 50. I want to see the last one. As a matter of fact, we're about to go down a rabbit hole structure decks real quick. Crystal Beast. Structure deck, first day. What we got here? 575. Look at that. This is magnificent, as the collector would say. You got 16 listings as low as $39.95, market price $40 for Legend of the Crystal Beast structure decks. A whole display, $40, guys. And Crystal Beast is actually pretty good. Not only that, but it comes with 3 huge staples off the top. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 74 listings as low as $344, market price $386. And the structure deck is going for $5.75 individually. So you got a card in here that's going for $4, and the structure deck is going for $6. So you're telling me a card pretty much pays for the whole thing? This is value on top of value right here. And then you have right behind Ash, Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion common. And then right behind that, you have Dimension Shifter common, which people are calling for its head. But nevertheless, just staple after staple after staple. Then you come down, you get Fool's Burial Goods common, Cosmic Cyclone common, Contact C common, and who doesn't like a nice token with a Metaverse common down here? Like, this has way better, and it's half the price of I mean, yeah, I know the Structure King or the Jack Atlas structure just came out, but as I stated before, this is magnificent. And then after this one, we had Dark World. And these, let's reverse engineer this. Look at the whole set. Dark World structure deck displays. 11 listings as low as $34.98. These are even cheaper. And this hits us over the head with Skill Drain off the top. And then the niche dangers. Drag Down into the Grave. Paleozoic Dynamiscus. That's a nice one. Let's look at Drag Down into the Grave real quick. Both players reveal their hands. Each player chooses one card from their opponent's hand. Then you discard the chosen cards from both players' hands. Then both players draw one card. Hold on. Because if the okay, let's go over here, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Guide. Because I'm starting to understand after playing Master Duel, more Master Duel, Tales of Master Duel, if you will. After playing that, guys, I'm starting to understand the difference in like timing and missing timing. And apparently, when a card says, "Oh, let's go home," when a card says "if" on it, if a card has an "if" effect, it won't miss timing. But if a card has a "when" effect, it will miss timing if it's activated in the middle of a chain. So, structure decks right here, Legend of Crystal, Dark World, and then we have Beware of the Trap Tricks, which we're also going to take a look at. Well, let's see. You can only special summon Genta once per turn. You can discard this card, add one of the gates from your dark. If this card is banished and you control a Dark World card, you can special summon. Okay. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by card effect, you can target one Dark World monster in your graveyard except Pearl. Special summon it to either field. Then if this card, okay, there we go. You can target if this card is discarded. So this one does not miss timing. Pearl does not miss timing. You can discard this card to the graveyard, add one against a Dark World from your deck. If this card is banished, okay, so that doesn't miss timing. Rainbow, if this card is discarded, does not miss timing. Lucent, if this card is discarded, does not miss timing. Platinum does not miss timing. Gold, silver, bronze. Okay, so it looks like all of the level 5 plus Dark World monsters, if they're discarded, do not miss timing. Let's see. Latinum, if this card is discarded to the graveyard by card effect, if it was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, target one fiend monster on the field. Summon this card, then that target gains 500 attack. And then you have gold, if this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, if it was discarded from your hand to the graveyard by the opponent's card effect, you can target up to 2 cards your opponent special summon this card and destroy those targets. Okay, so these are interesting because it's like, well, Silva is straight up. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by card effect, special summon this card. Then if it was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by the opponent's card effect, your opponent places exactly 2 cards from their hand on the bottom of their deck in any order. So I like Silva a little bit better because he doesn't require to be discarded by your opponent's card for his effect to trigger, like Latinum and Gold do, I believe. And then down here, these guys start to miss timing. When this card inflicts battle, okay, no, that's a. If this card is discarded, special summon it. If this card is discarded, draw 1 card. Or if this card was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, draw 2 cards. If this card is discarded, well, all these say if. And Khaki, Gorilla of Dark World. This is the card. This is the lore window. This is the monsters that's actually on the lore window of the Dark Corridor spell card. The new QCSR that came out of Duelist Nexus. Target one monster on the field, destroy it. Well, see, apparently, don't none of these miss timing. For some reason, I had the impression that Dark Worlds missed timing, but they all have if on them as opposed to when. Like a card that misses timing that's interesting is a card like um, Hanzo, which makes me like, I used to think that Hanzo was extremely broken, but the fact that he can miss timing, it it balances him because recently in Mashable, Konami put a ninja structure deck on there, which is dope. That'd be dope if they did like a ninja structure deck in real life, but they did a ninja structure deck on Mashable, and I got it recently because the ninjas is actually one of the decks I was interested in playing after seeing them released in not Phantom Rage, and Darkwing Blast. Those sets remind me of each other. Darkwing Blast, Phantom Rage. They were both released at the same time of the year. But Hanzo, Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo at that. This guy. Let's look at all listings. Ninja Grandmaster. So there's three of them. There's Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, and Ninja Grandmaster Saizo, which is dope because Sasuke has like no application in the new deck, even though he has the most printings. Hanzo, I thought was the bee's knees. Hanzo reads, when this card is normal summon, you can add one Ninjutsu or card from your deck to your hand. When this card is flipped or special summoned, you can add one ninja monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. No once per turn clause anywhere on this card. Not soft once per turn, not hard once per turn, nothing. So if you can multiple times normal summon or special summon this card, you're going to proc its effect. However, if you special summon it in the middle of a chain, like say you special summon it off of the new ninja. I can't remember his name. It's a new one. We're gonna go ahead and go into Darkwing Blast for all of that. Well, before we jump there, the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo 94 listings as well as $9.99 market price $15.28 for the Ultimate Rare, which actually has to be S tier Ultimate Rare technology effect monster. Then Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo coming out of Order of Chaos is dope. And then you have Ninja Grandmaster Saizo 55 listings as well as $1.99 market price 506 coming out of Shadows and Valhalla, which we're going to take a deeper dive look at. But staying on Darkwing Blast is our focus. Quite a few of these cards just got reprints in the newest Mega 10. Bistro Jewel's Worm, for some ungodly reason, is 43 listings as well as 850, market price 987 for the super rare. When the super rare was holding $1 solidly for the majority of the beginning of its lifespan. Okay. Um, Bistro Serenade, 54 listings as well as 202, market price 434 for its super rare, when it also has a prismatic secret rare. But no, Mitsu and her Starlight rare, which I would whoa. Is this under $50? Is this under $50? We already got a smorgasbord of tabs open at the top, but we just add into them. Maizen, the Battle Ninja, that is the one. This is the card, and this is the card. Ninjutsu Art Notebook of Mystery. These two cards are the cards that make ninjas playable. They create a lot of interesting interactions. Like Mitsu, she special summons herself She can negate a monster effect if you have a face down monster on the board. But these two cards pit face down monsters on the board. Maizen, you can summon through contact fusion. You don't even need to have polymerization. You just need to have two ninja monsters that are not the same type. And you can summon Maizen. Maizen has multiple effects, I guess multiple jutsus in his arsenal. One, he allows all ninjas you control to attack directly. Straight up, all ninjas. Point blank, period. Two, he has battle protection. If you have a set card or a set monster on your side of the field, it cannot be targeted for, this card cannot be targeted for attacks. Three, at any point when your opponent activates a card, quick effect, you can special summon a ninja from your deck in face up defense position or face down defense position. And that is what I thought would break Hanzo. But because this is whenever your opponent activates effect, it's always in the middle of a chain. This is always going to be chain link 2, which summoning Hanzo in the middle of a chain, he will miss timing on his adding a ninja monster from deck to hand, thus balancing him. And even though he doesn't have a once per turn clause, he's not exceptionally broken, and his ultimate rare is not $100 for a card that you would run at 3 of in ninjas. Unfortunately, none of these cards got the prismatic secret rare printing treatment in the new Mega 10s. I believe that's unfortunate. When they were all ultra rares and Mitsu actually made it to quarter centuries, and to Starlight rare status. But you're looking at Saizo. Lightly played first sets are starting at $5. So you're looking at like a $15 playset for Saizo. I've actually been playing ninjas in the Fusion and Exceed Festival, where I can only use Fusion and Exceed monsters with them. I cannot use Saizo with them. So I haven't really played with them in just the regular Master Duel mode where I can use Saizo. But even without using Saizo, this deck is still, it has amazing grind power. Like if you can get the field spell on board and you can get to Maizen and you can have like a trap set, like you're gonna, and if you can get to the field spell, if you have the new card, the Ninjutsu Art Notebook of Mystery, and you have Maizen, you're going in. Because as soon as your opponent activates a card, you're special summoning a ninja, you're triggering hidden jutsu, and then it's like you can use Maizen to special summon out Mitsu, use the Ninjutsu Art Notebook to set another ninja. Now your negate is live because Maizen special summon doesn't negate the effect of the monster it special summons. And then on top of that, you can recycle a card back from your graveyard with the field spell, which we were going to reverse engineer Saizo, go into Shadows in Valhalla where a ninja got another round of support. And the field spell is, wow, Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts. 110 listings as low as 25 cents, market price 72 cents. I already have like 9 copies of this card, but I'm gonna probably get 9 more with it being under $1. I thought Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation would be used more, but considering, well, I mean, if you're going first, it's not bad because you can steal a monster from your opponent's graveyard, even though you have to tribute a ninja monster. But yeah, it did come as a secret rare in this set, and apparently Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation has not gotten a reprint. Okay. But I want to say I have a lot of these as well. And I think that's Hanzo in the lore window. Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. But right, since your opponent has to have a monster in their graveyard, it makes it kind of difficult. But it can be an interruption. Like I could see this as like a side deck card. Like if you're playing, you're going first and your opponent likes to use the graveyard. You can use this as another interruption to steal a monster from the graveyard and then use their monster to fusion summon Maizen. But Maizen just puts people in a really weird predicament. And then here's Hanzo. Guys, S tier ultimate rare technology. First editions for Hanzo are down here around $20. Lightly paid first edition $20 for your ultimate rare Hanzo's coming out of Order of Chaos. Let's go into Order of Chaos real quick though. Hanzo is holding the top slot in the set, guys. He's holding the top slot in the set with a market price of $15.28 over Chaos number 39 Utopia Ray Ghost Rare. 95 listings as well as $11.99 market price $14.67. Do I have this? I don't think I have this Ghost Rare. But that's exceptionally cheap. You guys know me though about like ordering Ghost Rares off a TCG player that even say they're near mint. Like a lot of Ghost Rares, their lore window has scratches on it, even if it's listed as near mint, which is unfortunate because that's not near mint. That's not near mint. That's lightly played. But I mean, people will still list it as that, which is why I shy away from buying Ghost Rares or at least older Ghost Rares on TCG Player. I much prefer to go for the newer ones because for like people are more hip to keeping your cards in peak condition. So you're pulling a Ghost Rare, you're more than likely going to sleeve it immediately. Thus, that near mint labeling is that much more accurate. However, Hanzo being the most expensive card in the set is hilarious. Several anime cards right here, guys, that are just, in my opinion, severely undervalued. I mean, I can name a number of $4 or $5 ultra rare, secret rare, newer cards that would not be worth the blink of an eye in comparison to these. These are ultimate rare, S tier ultimate rare technology ultimate rares from sets that are connected to the anime with using anime and protagonist cards. Chaos number 39 Utopia Ray is a card that Yuma used constantly throughout the first 80 episodes of Zexal. If they did a remaster of the Zexal anime and then brought it out again like it was brand new for a whole new generation, this would be one of the cards that people are running to. The Ghost Rare would be one of the cards people are running to. Number 96 Dark Mist. This was Astral's alter ego in the anime. This is an anime card. It was used in the anime. 103 listings, ultimate rare technology as low as $1. Market price $4.45. The Utopia Ray, 92 listings as low as $3.05. Market price $4.63. And number 12 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, 61 listings as low as $3. Market price $4.43. That actually coincides with how we were talking about ninjas earlier. But this was also a card that was used in the anime. S tier ultimate rare technology. Max condition copies under $5. Like if you wanted to place your bet on a card, and wait, hold on, is that Gaga? Is that Gaga girl? Gaga girl. This card was like $17. 96 listings as low as $254. Market price $4.38. Let's check this price real quick. Gaga girl. Let's go first ed. Let's go max condition. Near mint first eds are $7.89. This was like a $20 card, guys. Let's see if we got the year chart on it. First ed market price back October 9th last year, $18.70. Near mint first eds now $7.89. How the mighty have fallen. But not only that, another hugely connected anime card, Secret Rare Rarity original print. Max condition copies under $10. Impeccable value, guys. And then something else I wanted to look at yesterday. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is that's what it Dustin Gadget Genius. Like I said, guys, this is a TCG market watch. We're going over everything, and I thought this was so cool that Magic the Gathering collabed with Stranger Things to create cards like these. Like Dustin Gadget Genius, really? But then they go so much deeper than that. Like you go into this set. Let's see if we can get a good sort. This set got 1,100 cards in it. 1,100. Yeah, I just want cards. I don't want any of the sealed products. But with 1,100 cards, man, that's gonna be a lot to go through with all the stuff that they got in here. A lot of this stuff, if you don't play Magic, if you've never seen it before, you're not really gonna understand. But a lot of this stuff is just like reprints of cards and different formats with different lore windows, just looking really cool. But they did some dope collabs in this set with some other forms of media, like this one, Rick Steadfast Leader from The Walking Dead. Come on now. Human Soldier, that's dope. That one actually had a pretty a nice little price tag on that one. That Rick, how much that Rick go for? Yeah, 49 listings as well as $40. Market price $45.94 for the Rick. Okay, I'm already on the second page. I'm unless there must not have been nothing on the first page. That must have been all Magic lore on the first page. If I ain't know any better, this Thimba card, I would say this was the dragon from Dungeons and Dragons, that movie, that big fat one that they were running from. And yes, it is. As you see here, Zinc, Paladin Unbroken. This is the actor that played this character in the Dungeons and Dragons movie on the card as this character. Dope. And then look at this one, Megatron, Blightsteel Colossus. Are you kidding me right now? How much is Megatron going for? 29, 24, about $32 for Megatron out here holding it down. But like, I wanted to check back on these. I seen these a while ago. I hadn't checked them in a while. It looked like some of them were dropped. I want to say, oh no, that was like a different type of printing. It was a really rare printing of like Megatron and Optimus Prime that you could get. I could probably find them if I typed in like Optimus Prime. I feel like they have some of these cheaper collab cards in here as well. You'll just have to do some. So Doric, Nature's Warden, that's one of the characters, one of the actors that played a character in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I really liked that movie. I thought it was really funny. I'm an adventurous type person, so going on an adventure like that, changing a lot of settings. I like medieval Sword and Shield type deals as well. I think that's dope. I don't see any other collabs. But yeah, you go to Secret Lair Drop Series. Like I said, it's huge. It's going to be a lot of pages, but they got a lot of cool collabs in here. And what's Optimus Prime, Cedars, and like these versions of the cards, they have two sides. So on this side is Optimus Prime transformed, and then this side is Optimus Prime vehicle mode. Like, come on now, Universes Beyond Transformer. These were the expensive ones. Like, there's like it looks like this, but then it's like a stained glass foil, and these things were going for your shattered glass. Have these really fallen in? These things were like hundreds of dollars. Is this Optimus? Slicer. No, this Slicer. I don't know who Slicer is. Slicer, high speed antagonist. Look, that's fire. That's fire emoji times 3, guys. Come on now. Tell me those lore windows aren't dope. Getting Transformers immortalized on cards like this with this type of a production value. Starscream down here, Power Hungry. Now these are some cheap collabs right here. This is dope. Double-sided. Like I said, these shattered glass ones, these are full they're full art lore windows, which is dope. But of course, we can't be out here all day, guys. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Of course, guys, we'll try to come out here for a part two, but we got to get that space gate charged up, like Kakarot would say. Send me your energy so we can get that space gate charged up for a part two. But if not, it should be charged up for a part one tomorrow. And with that, we're going to be getting up out of here. Nimbus? Are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.